down the ABS line.
The Sewer Lateral Inspection Program, or SLIP, is the city program by which sewer laterals are inspected using video recordings conducted by an inspector or plumber. The goal of the program is to reduce the number of sewage spills occurring on private property, which can lead to pollution of our groundwater, creeks, and ocean.
A sewer lateral is a pipe that carries sanitary sewage waste from the fixtures in your house or property down to the city of Santa Barbara sewer main.
When the SLIP program started 12 years ago, the city sent out approximately 75 letters a year to private property owners regarding their sewer lateral. Today, that number is over 800, and the city is revising the program to be proactive with private property owners to continue to identify issues and eliminate sewer spills.
This program also helps us better manage that connection to the city sewer main system, which defective lateral connections can also cause a public spill. In 2012, City Council also revamped the program to focus in on commercial and industrial properties and their sewer laterals. And so the city embarked in 2013 on inspecting all commercial and industrial sewer laterals within a 10-year time frame.
There is approximately 300 miles of sewer lateral pipes that connects private property to the city's main sewer.
There's over 24,000 sewer lateral connections carrying that sewage from the building down to the city's sewer main. While we have roughly 257 miles of city sewer main, we have well over 300 miles of sewer laterals. That number is the best number that we have right now, but we know it's more than that.
The maintenance and repair of the lateral, including the connection to the sewer main via what is called the Y, is the responsibility of the private property owner.
In the city of Santa Barbara, the property owner is responsible for their sewer lateral from the building down to and including the connection to the city's main. Sometimes this is in the roadway or in the parkway or within an easement, depending on each person's location. In the graphic, the ownership of the private property owner is shown in orange, which shows the connection, or that Y as it's often called, and that's the responsibility of the property owner. The gray is where the city's responsibility lies.
As property owners, it's helpful to think about your sewer laterals like you think about your roof and appliances. Every item has a certain lifespan.
So many homeowners are familiar with the expected lifespan of things like their roof or appliances in their kitchen or their washing machine, but many are not aware that they own a sewer lateral or are aware that they should be inspecting their sewer lateral, especially since it's buried underground. In comparison to many of the other appliances or features of your home, a sewer lateral actually has a relatively long lifespan, somewhere between 50 and 70 years. And if you haven't inspected your sewer lateral, it might be time to do that because most homes in Santa Barbara are reaching that 70-year or older range.
There are three main reasons for receiving a letter from the city as to why you need to have your lateral inspected.
Currently, there are three ways a sewer lateral inspection program case could be initiated. First being one of the commercial or industrial scheduled cases. Those cases were programmed in 2012 in order to start in 2013, and it's a systematic approach throughout the city, specifically focusing on commercial industrial properties. The second trigger is a permit-initiated case. So if you install 2 or more new plumbing fixtures or add 400 square feet or more to your residence and you ask for a building permit, that would initiate a sewer lateral inspection. And the third is with the residential city-initiated cases, and that really comes from our overall comprehensive CCTV program. The city has a goal of inspecting all the sewer mains within a 10-year time frame, and we're about halfway through that right now. The city owns a CCTV unit that's mobile, that drives around and inspects the sewer mains as necessary. And when staff discovers a defect on a sewer lateral, they will create a sewer lateral inspection program case, assign it to our wastewater staff that are in the office, and that staff will then initiate the process for remedying that defect.
If a private property owner is notified with a notice to repair letter by the city that they need to inspect their sewer lateral, there are steps the property owner needs to take.
The first thing that they need to do is get a certified plumber from the list that is provided, which is also online, the city's website. Plumber will come out and you'll hand them the letter and they will take it from there.
Wastewater staff uses the city's computerized maintenance management software, Cartograph OMS, to manage the commercial and industrial scheduled cases for inspections. They also track residential initiated cases as well as permit related cases in order to be able to provide the letters that are sent to property owners.
Once the plumber is done with the initial inspection, the video is sent to city staff for review. Then staff will determine the need for repair, replacement, or rehabilitation.
So when we get the video and the inspection form back from the plumber for a particular property, city staff will review that and then make the necessary recommendations on type of repairs that are needed for that particular lateral. If you have just a 2-foot, 4-foot spot repair, they could dig and replace that up and it would be into an acceptable condition. If there's more issues throughout that sewer lateral, you can use the rehabilitation method so long as there is no major voids, no offsets, which would prevent what they call a liner, lateral liner, from being installed. And then you have your pipe bursting method to replace. To go ahead and dig a couple pits, do a pipe burst, pulling a new section of pipe through.
Proper maintenance is the key to keeping a sanitary sewer from overflowing. The impact from overflow not only costs the property owner time and money, it also potentially puts the city in violation of the Clean Water Act.
So the impact from a poorly maintained sewer lateral can be a blockage, it causes damage in your house, or sometimes that sewage can be discharged into the environment and ultimately make it to our creeks and our ocean.
First and foremost is the maintenance issue, which would be the roots that would be causing problems, whether it be to the property itself or to the city main, which ultimately would cause a sanitary sewer overflow.
So in 2018, we had over 30 private sewer spills resulting from improper maintenance or neglect of sewer laterals. 5 out of our 7 public spills directly related to faulty lateral connections with roots coming on them.
If it's maintained properly and in good condition, that would prevent any kind of root growth from entering into that sewer lateral.
There are after-hour classes on every third Wednesday of the month to help guide you through the SLIP program.
Proper maintenance of the sewer lateral plays a really important role in protecting Santa Barbara's way of life with the clean beaches, the clean creeks, and just the healthy environment we live in.